Hello and welcome to this edition of Ask Dr. Robyn. I'm Dr. Robyn Silverman, Child and Teen Development Specialist and the creator of the Powerful Words Character System. Today's letter is from Max in Phoenix, Arizona, who writes, "Dear Dr. Robyn, my kids have gotten a bit older now and school has become tough. There's a lot of work and pressure to get the top scores and the top grades. My son came home the other day telling me that he spent all this time on a report and did only okay when some other kids in the class found ways to have other people do the work for them and did better. What am I supposed to say or do to show them that integrity matters?" Thank you, Max. It sometimes feels like we live in a world that follows the mantra, the end justifies the means. With a focus on character, and in particular integrity, we know that this kind of viewpoint can be detrimental to the moral compass that we hope our children follow. So what can we do to help children see the value of integrity over blind achievement? First, ask, who do you want to be? In a recent podcast episode of How to Talk to Kids About Anything, I interviewed Dr. Marilyn Price Mitchell, who said, "This is a world filled with challenges. It's not about solving all of the challenges. It's about helping our children become the people they want to become in the face of these challenges." While our children want to know our thoughts and our values with regard to a particular situation, such as cheating or lying, it's also important to ask our children who they want to be in these circumstances. They have to look at themselves in the mirror and be proud of who they are, what they've become, and how they got there. Next, shift your recognition. We so often focus on children's grades as a symbol of achievement and hard work. When it comes to cheating, the message can become garbled. If our children are told in both direct and indirect ways that high scores and grades are the most desirable outcome, they may go after those scores and grades by whatever means possible. However, if we recognize our children for their hard work, their determination, courage, and integrity, then we create a culture in which there is an expectation of character rather than one that simply focuses on numbers and letters. Finally, state and enforce the consequences. If you see your child cheating in the games or homework or other typical situations, nip it in the bud. Acknowledge the pressures, but also state the consequences. Cheating leads to a need to admit wrongdoing and do the task again unassisted. Lying necessitates admission as well as making things right. Better to do it morally right the very first time. That's all for this edition of Ask Dr. Robyn. Please continue to send in your questions and it may be featured in an upcoming episode. In the meantime, I hope you make it a very powerful month. Thank you, everyone.